What's up, YouTube? First off, happy Thanksgiving. Little Black 57. Give me another quick deck analysis. I don't know how quick it is, but we came today to talk about a deck that I'm really starting to like. It looks really good on the playing field. It's a different dimension deck, or I like to call it the time traveler deck. A little play on words for that one, but I like it because a lot of people I know run zombies, and zombies are a pain. And in order to make sure that they don't get their zombies back, I use this deck, because it removes if you play it right, there's no if you play the deck right, there'll virtually be no graveyard the whole entire game, which would be amazing because if they have no graveyard, they can't get their zombies back. But on your case, you have cards to bring your cards back, so you should be all set. The other deck it seems good against is Lightsworn, because, like I said earlier, you play it right, there will be basically no graveyard and everything goes out of play. So let's start this analysis off. First, I only have one Caius. I'm working on trying to get another one, but I'll get one soon. Caius, self-explanatory. You know why everybody's running Caius, because it's just such a great card to use. I threw in the Archfiend of Guilford. Its effect's basically useless if it goes to the graveyard, because there will hopefully be no graveyard, but still pretty good attacker, really good defense, easy to play. Different Dimension Master. Whoa. Basically, you can special summon from a remove from play card by discarding a spell card. So it's not, it's a fair trade-off. Sure, it may cost one tribute, but hey, we're looking for the long run. I have two DD Warriors. Self-explanatory. Get those strong monsters off the field and those annoying ones. I have a DD Warrior Lady, DD Assailant. I have a Gridmaju de Iza. Really great finisher, especially in the late game. And because its attack and defense is equal to each card removed from play, my cards removed from play times 400. So really good play. I have Helios, the Primordial Sun. Same exact reason, except it's just a little weaker, and it just goes with the monsters. Yeah, this one goes by your cards. This one goes by your cards, and this one just goes by your monsters. So you have your options, but they both basically get the same kick out of it. 2 Bazoo the Soul Eaters. I really like this because you can remove 3 monsters from your graveyard if you have your graveyard at the moment. It gains 300 attack till the end of the turn, and you get monsters out for late game finishers and late game enders. I have a DD Scout playing. It's pretty good because when it gets removed from play, you can special summon it back onto the field, so you'll always have this monster, which would be great to use with Caius. I have 2 DD Survivors. It's really good too because when it's removed from play, you can special summon it during your end phase. Sorry guys, the bad camera angle. You can bring it back. I have 3 Banisher of Radiance. Any card sent from the graveyard is removed from play instead. So if you don't have, which you'll see later, the card that I'm talking about that really helps the deck out, you can have your Banishers out, and hey, 3-star Fairy. It's a really great card for removing cards from play. 1 Taiku the Ghost Rider, Ghost Destroyer. Sorry about that. Exiled Force. Get that card. Everybody needs Exiled Force. Dimensional Alchemist. He's a toss-up. I might get rid of him, I might not. But I mean, it's great to have. It's great to bring back to the field. You can get monsters to add to your hand with this, but hey, it all depends on how you play the deck. Golden Homunculus, he's just a beast. Stealth Bird has really great defense, and it's a dark monster for Caius, and has a really great effect. You inflict 1,000 damage every time you flip it. Here's on the spell and trap portion. We have Chaos Greed. Basically, when there are 4 more cards removed from play, I can draw. I have no cards in my graveyard. I can draw 2 cards from my deck. Basically like a pot of greed. Dark Hole, I like to use that just to clear the field whenever I have nothing to take out a big monster or they're outnumbering me pretty bad. Dimensional Fissure, I run 3 of these. This is a key to the deck. One of the keys. Dimensional Fissure basically removes the graveyard. So if it goes to the graveyard, any monster, it goes straight to the graveyard. But so technically, zombies and Light Swarm will be rendered useless if you have at least one. If you have one of these out, it's great that if you have more than one in your hand, just to save it, for a rainy day or something. Moment of Crossout, self-explanatory. A Dark Core, Mystical, Enemy Controller. I believe it might be on the list. I gotta check. But I'll check to make sure. Lightning Vortex, Different Dimension Reincarnation. Basically, it's discard 1 card, select 1, remove, play a monster. You can special summon, remove, play a monster in attack position, and equip it with this. When this card is removed, destroy the equipped monster. So yeah, Soul Release. I can take 5 cards out of my graveyard or player's graveyard, and boom, remove from play. Reinforcement of the Army. Basically get one of my warriors. Grant Convergence. I can only activate with Mark of Cosmos, but I do 300 damage and I destroy all monsters on the field. Order of the Emperor. I can negate and affect monsters' effect, and the controller of that card gets to draw 1 card, but it's cool because you can definitely keep some order on the field. I have 1 bottomless Sakuretsu, Mako Cosmos. It's really good because I get Helios the Primordial Sun for my hand or deck, and while this card's on the field, any card sent to the graveyard goes removed from play. Torrential Different Dimension is a late game winner. When you're in a bind or something, you play this and you get all your monsters out, or whenever they're free to attack, and you just have 1, you just go boom, draw them out. And another good late game winner, 2 DD Dynamites, 300 damage for each card removed from play. So yeah, really good kit. Then Karma Cut. Alright, now it's time to show the key cards to the Dimension deck. Alright, so basically, the first important key cards are Banisher of Radiance and Dimensional Fissure. Why? Because they basically get rid of the graveyard. So no monsters can ever go in the graveyard. So if you're playing against Light Swarm or playing against zombies, they have no chance if this is out or this is out, because there'll be no graveyard for them to go to, so they can't be special summoned again. Another key card, of course, is Caius, Golden Homunculus. Caius is a good early / mid game finisher, and Golden Homunculus is just big ground and pound guy basically. But Golden Homunculus gains 300 attack for each of my cards removed from play, so that can be huge. And Caius, everyone knows Caius. This goes without explanation. A good late game winner, 2 good late game winners, is DD Dynamite, Return from Different Dimension. DD Dynamite does damage to the opponent for every card they have removed from play. Sorry guys, I don't have my glasses on. So Yeah, these two, good late game finisher, especially if you get them up to like 10 cards, that's 3,000 automatically. And return from different dimension, bring back all your monsters that have been removed from play for one final turn, and just hit them with all you got. Next we have Grimaju de Iza. Gains 400 attack for number of removed from play cards. So yeah, really good, really good. Great card to have. Another other key are the DD Warrior Lady, DD Warrior, and DD Assailant. They remove cards from play and themselves, so I get rid of big monsters. And this is another combo, Marco Cosmos and Helios the Primordial Sun. Marco Cosmos causes this to be special summoned, and so therefore it's a great card to have, great card to use, and any card sent to the graveyard while Marco Cosmos is out is removed from play, so eliminates the graveyard too. Then return from different dimension, reincarnation. Basically, you bring back one monster that's been removed from play, and you can hit them with all you got. So that's it for this deck analysis. Leave any comments, tips, or if you want any advice from your decks. I do have trades and wants. I really want some bonding H2Os. So if anybody out there, if you watch this, if you have bonding H2O, I'm willing to buy or trade for them. So hit me up, message me, inbox me, leave comments. This is Little Black 57 out.